Hello, good morning students. I think you are preparing for your UT exams. With the same, we are sending the videos also. Today, we will do the revision of lesson number 3, which is in page number 18, 32 and 33. Children, this time we are doing orally revision. After that, I request all of you to make a thin notebook for GK, in which I will send the assignment related to half-yearly exams. How in your exam, how the paper will come. I will send the assessment and you will do it that. Okay, we will do the written practice. Okay, after going through the oral revision, we will do the written revision also. Okay, so today we will do the revision of which chapter? Lesson number 3, which is in page number 18. It is related to India's pride, and the next is interesting India and refreshing festival. In this I will tell you how this chapter is going to come in your exam, and those who have not done the previous work, if some work is pending, they can also complete the work with me. Okay, so let's do the work in the book. Now we will do page number 18. This is lesson number 3, India's pride. Okay children, now how this chapter will come? This chapter will come in the form of question and answers. It can come in the form of name them. It can come in the form of fill in the missing letter, just as it is given like this. Okay, and question answers also, because here the question answers are also there. We are just revising the things so that if someone has mistake, if someone has done any mistakes, or someone has lacked that video, or someone has missed writing something, it is a revision for that. Okay, now how many colors are there in our national flags? First question arises, how many colors are there in our national flag? The answer is 3. If we will ask, name the tricolors in our national flag, then you have to write saffron, white and green. For that you have to learn the spelling of saffron, white and green. Okay, saffron spelling S-A-F-F-R-O-N, S-A-F-F-R-O-N, saffron, white, W-H-I-T-E, white and green. Then we can also ask you, dash color stands for sacrifice. The second one is, the dash color stands for peace. Which color? White color. Children, look here, I have written, it can come in the form of fill-ups also. Fill-ups means fill in the blanks. Next, the dash color stands for prosperity. Which color stands for prosperity? That is green. And I have put a mark over here, chakra. This can come in fill-up. Dash, the dash in the flag stands for progress. What stands for the progress? Chakra, because it's keep on moving. Progress means keep on progressing, keep on moving ahead. So these are the 4 fill-ups which can come in your exam, in your half-yearly exams. Okay children, and one more thing, dash, how many colors are there in our national flag? How many colors? There are 3 colors in our national flag. Or we can give you like dash colors are there in our national flag. What you will write there? 3. What you will write there? 3. Now coming down, here are some other national symbols. Complete their name. Complete their name. I have written them, name them. So this can come in the form of name them. Just like our national animal. Directly you have to write tiger, complete spelling. Our national bird. Directly you will write peacock. Our national fruit. Directly you will write mango. Our national tree, banyan tree. our national flower, lotus. Children, in my video also I have, except these things, I have told you many more national things, just like national game, national food, national vegetable. You will remember that also. Okay, I will give later on, when we will complete our revision, later on also I will give you the test papers, just sample papers, so that you can revise the things properly. Okay, that work we will do in return, and that you can do it in any notebook. That will be for the practice only. Okay, so when you are learning anything, you should remember all those things which I have told you in the, which I have explained you in the videos also. Okay, now once again from top, it can come in the form of fill-ups. Okay, these things, and one I have marked, this thing can come in the form of fill-up. This thing, national symbols, can come in the form of missing letter. The letters are missing, it can come in the form of missing letter also. It can come in the form of name them. Name our national flag, name our national flower, name our national vegetable, like that. Okay, now coming down, there are the question and answers. Who wrote our national anthem? Who wrote our national anthem? Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, the spelling is too big, so I am not asking you to write it in a complete sentence. So directly you will write Rabindranath Tagore. Okay children, you are small, that's why I am giving you the excuse. I am exempting you. But when you will grow up, when you will go to the higher classes, there you have to write the complete answer. Here the word is very big, that's why we are exempting you. We are making you free to learn the complete sentence. Okay? Now, next is our national anthem is. Which is our national anthem? We can ask you, write our national anthem. Okay, so what is our national anthem? National anthem is Jana Gana Mana. Okay, Jana Gana Mana. Whatever you are learning, again and again I am reminding you to learn it with spellings. Okay, now coming to the offbeat section. Once I am reading it, then I will explain you. This is our national emblem. Below, written below it are the words. Below here the words are written. What the words are? Satyamev Jayate. Now we can ask you, what is the meaning of Satyamev Jayate? These things can come in the form of question and answers. Okay, so here we can ask you, what is the meaning of Satyamev Jayate? The answer is, it means, it will start from here, it means truth alone trumps. Okay children, truth alone trumps. Okay, so this is about our country, this is about our pride, this is the thing, these are the things which makes us proud of our country. Okay, now coming to the next chapter, that is Interesting India. It is in page number 32. Children, this chapter can come in the form of matching. Match the following. In one side we will write the famous monuments of our country, and on the other side we will write the state, we will write the states in which, from where they belong. Okay, so you have to learn that, but you have to learn by spelling. Everything, each and everything in your book you have to learn by spellings. Okay, just like one side we can write Taj Mahal, Golden Temple, Gateway of India, Hawa Mahal, Qutub Minar. Okay, on the opposite side we will write in Jambal Way, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Amritsar, Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Delhi. So you have to match it there. Just like Taj Mahal, it is in Agra. You should be aware of these things, where these things are. Okay? For your reference, I am just reading it. Those who have missed writing this page, they can write it now. Okay? And for the spelling, you can go to clue box and I have also written it here. Okay, children? So, once we are just giving a reading to it. This is the, what is this? Taj Mahal. Spelling of Taj Mahal is T-A-J, Taj, M-A-H-A-L, Mahal. It is in Agra, Uttar Pradesh. We will not give you so much big. We will just give you Taj Mahal, Agra. Okay? Second one is, this is the Hawa Mahal. It is in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Hawa Mahal, Jaipur. Now, this is the Golden Temple. This is the Golden Temple. It is in Amritsar. Golden Temple, Amritsar. Like this, matching I am telling you. This is the Qutub Minar. It is in Delhi. Qutub Minar, Delhi. Except that, there are well-known, well-famous monument in Delhi, which I think most of you have already seen. Just like India Gate. All of you are aware where India Gate is? These are the common things. GK, what does the GK mean? GK means general knowledge. You should have the general ideas of the main things. I am not going to the depth of anything, just the general thing. India Gate, all of you must have seen that. Okay, so we can give that also. Now, this is the Gateway of India. Children, India Gate and Gateway of India. These are the two different things. India Gate and Gateway of India. Okay? The Gateway of India is in Mumbai and India Gate is in Delhi. Clear to everyone? Okay? Now coming to the brain gym. India Gate, look, it is given here. India Gate, Delhi. Charminar, Hyderabad. So all this can come in the form of matching, as I have written here on the top. All this can come in the form of matching. I have, for your convenience, for the reference only, I have written here matching. It can come in the form of matching. Now coming to the offbeat section. The Taj Mahal is the seventh wonder of the world. So we can ask you, name the Indian monument which is included in seven wonder of the world. So there you have to, we will just write name the. When the question is starting from name them, you will just write the name of that particular thing. We will give you the question, name the famous monument of our country which is included in seven wonder of the world. Question is too big, but the answer is very short. You just have to write, what you have to write? Taj Mahal. Just two words you have to write. Okay children, the question is too lengthy, but the answer is too short. The answer is Taj Mahal. I think you are now aware of the famous buildings of our country. Okay, so learn everything. Again I am saying this can come in the form of this chapter. Totally this chapter can come in the form of matching, and the offbeat section or the brain gym section can come in the form of question and answer. Okay, next topic, that is refreshing festival. It is in page number 33. Children, this chapter can come in the form of name them, fill up, question and answers, and missing letter. For missing letter, you have to learn all the spellings given here in the clue box. Okay, so for all the festival you will learn by spellings, just as HOLI Holi, DIWALI Diwali, EID Eid, like that. All the spellings you have to learn by spellings. After that, this chapter can come in the form of name them also. We can ask you, name the festival of color. It is Holi. Name the festival of light. Diwali. Name the festival which comes on 25th December. It is Christmas. Name the festival of Sikh. That is Guru Parv. Name the festival celebrated by Muslim. That is Eid. And we can also ask you, name any two or any one national festival. For that you can write the name of any one of them. If we ask one, you will write one. If you will ask for two, you have to write two. Okay. Now this is all about name them. Now coming to fill up section. Coming to the fill up part. Fill up part. Festival of color is dash. Holi. Christmas is dash is celebrated on 25th December. Christmas. Okay. Dash is called festival of light. Diwali. Festival of good over evil. That is Dashera. Like that also it can come. Children, don't get panic. After doing one revision orally, I will make you write all this in some rough notebook. Okay. I will write down all the work in one notebook. From there you can copy that work, so that in your exam you can learn how it can come in the exam. I will give you the sample paper. I will give you the assessment sheet so that you can do the questions well. Okay. So this is all. Now for those, I am revising all this chapter for those who have not completed the chapter before. Now in this chapter, what you have to do, you have to write the names of the festivals with the help of pictures. You have to see the pictures and you have to name the festivals. Now I am reading it, and those who have not completed the work previously, they will complete the work. India is a land of many festivals. We celebrate festival with great joy. Name the festival shown below with the help of the clue box. So you have to see the picture and you have to write the name of that particular festival. So children, first festival is Holi. HOLI, Holi. Second is Diwali, DIWALI, Diwali. Third is Dashera. The spelling of Dashera is DUSSEHRA, Dashera. Fourth festival is Santa Claus is there. So this is Christmas. Christmas. CHRISTMAS, Christmas Day. This festival is Eid. Earlier also I have told you there are two spellings of Eid. It is ID and it is EID, Eid also. You can write any one of the spelling. This is the festival of Sikh, when they celebrate the birthday of all the 10 Gurus. So this festival is called Guru Parv. Festival celebrated by Sikh is Guru Parv. So spelling of Guru Parv is GURU, Guru, PURVA, Parva. Okay. This is all about religious festival. It belongs to a particular region. Just like Hindu celebrate Holi, Diwali, Dashera. Okay. Second, Christians celebrate, which festival they celebrate? They celebrate Christmas. Muslim people celebrate Eid, and Sikh people celebrate Guru Parv. These are all about religious festival. It belongs to a particular religion. Now, there are some festival which is celebrated by all the Indians. Okay, with all the people of the India celebrate it together. Those festivals are called national festival. Once again, the festival which is celebrated by all people of the country is called national festival. And on that day we have national holiday also. Okay, so this festival is Republic Day, when a great parade is organized at Rajpath. Okay, that is Republic Day. The spelling of Republic Day is R-E-P-U-B-L-I-C. Republic, D-A-Y, Day. This is Independence Day, when our country got freedom from British people. That is independent. We become independent. We became free from them. That festival is called Independence Day. Okay. On Independence Day, our Prime Minister hoists the flag at Lal Killa. Where the flag is hosted, it is hosted at Lal Killa. And this festival, Republic Day, it is in Rajpath. Rajpath. Okay, children? So the spelling of Independence Day is I-N-D-E. Indi, P-E-N. Pen, D-E-N-C-E. Dence. Independence. Independence Day. You can break the spelling and you can learn the spelling. This festival is Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhiji, he is also known as the father of nation. His birthday is celebrated on 2nd October, and 2nd October is celebrated as Gandhi Jayanti. The spelling of Gandhi Jayanti is G-A-N-D-H-I. Gandhi, J-A-Y-A-N-T-I. Gandhi Jayanti. Now children, I hope all of you are ready with lesson number 3, oral revision. Okay, you have learned about India's pride, in which we have learned about our national things, just as flower, food and everything. Apart from that, we have done about our festivals, national festival and religious festival. I hope you have understood the difference between the both, which religious festival and national festival. With the same, we have also learned about our India's famous buildings, where those buildings are. Okay, so all the work we have done today, all of you will learn it with spelling. When you are learning the work, do the written practice of that. Okay, after that only one chapter is left, children. After that only one chapter is left. Only one chapter is not left. Lesson number 4 and lesson number 6 is left. Again I am reminding you, lesson number 5 is not coming in your half-yearly exam. Are you clear with that? In the next video we will do oral revision of lesson number 4 and lesson number 6. Okay? Till then, do practice, work hard, stay fit and stay healthy. Bye-bye. Enjoy.